playing around with some tiny little T-gauge model trains today. It's something that I discovered, oh, I don't know, it was about a year and a half ago maybe or so. And I saw them online somewhere, a set. It was actually this set here. It's the German Deutsche Bahn ICE. That's the Intercity Express train. And I saw the set and I thought I had to try it out, so I got one. I ended up really liking it. I bought some extra tracks. I bought some other locomotives. And the ones on the track right now are these fairly recent. It was not too long ago that TGauge released these Canadian National EMD F9-A units. And so I've got them in a Lashup position here, pulling a whole bunch of freight cars there. And it's just a really nice little set and runs quite nicely. So we'll start them off real slow there. This is running off pulse width modulation power. It's PWM power supply that this thing has, and so it allows for some pretty fine control for such a tiny little model. I mean, I can put my hand over here and you can see how tiny these things are. It's just pretty incredible. These are claimed, at least by TGauge, to be the smallest commercially available mass-produced model trains, and I believe them. I've never seen anything smaller. If anybody out there has seen something smaller, I'd love to hear about it, because that'd be very interesting as well. There are smaller models, but they're not motorized. These have motors in the locomotives, which is tiny little motors. So let's speed it up a little bit here. And there's the little PWM controller there. We'll bring it around. You can see it come around this internal loop here. And then what we're going to do is switch these switches. These are manual switches that I have here. And then the train will switch out to the outside loop now. And it's pretty nice. Let's just switch this to straight now. So when it comes back, it'll be okay. And you can get them going pretty fast, and these tiny little freight cars will still stay on the track, which they're so lightweight, it's incredible, but they line up pretty nicely. Now the locomotives, I can tell you, they have their magnetic wheels or chassis on these, so they literally stick to the track magnetically. The cars, however, the freight cars, do not. They're not magnetic, so they're on the rails and being pulled by the locomotive. So I thought I'd show this off for folks that might be interested in something so tiny that you could put a decent sized layout on a card table. This is a 3-foot by 3-foot folding card table that I'm running this whole portable or takedown layout here on. So, and they're not real cheap, but they're not, so expensive that you couldn't get them. If you can afford any model trains, you can afford these ones if you like something this tiny. And that's it for this one today.